Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Paula here with Paula's Imperfect Plans. Today we are doing our bi-weekly cash stuffing of our variable expenses in our cash envelopes, as well as our online binder for the challenges and sinking funds that are exclusively virtually that we track here with Prop Cash. So let's go ahead and get started with our actual cash variable expenses. Today we have 100, 152, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 560, 70, 80, 90, 600, 510, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 635 is what it looks like we have here today for our variable expenses. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. This is our kind of our rotating binder that has our variable expenses that we stuff every 2 weeks and then unstuff to cover expenses or rollover or and unstuff at the end. So this isn't stuff that gets saved or accumulated. This will be unstuffed and saved for other things at the end of this, at the end of this pay period. So the first expense up is my spending, which is, we call it our allowance, 20, 40, 60, 70. My husband and I each get that amount every 2 weeks to be spent on anything we want. No tracking required. I think I do track mine on here and you'll see it mainly because I do most of my spending online and I need to unstuff the cash to pay back the card, and because I'm working on holding myself accountable for my spending, as I am I definitely have not always been on the best did not have the best spending habits. Next is eating out, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, and 100. It's been too much money, but there have been times where it hasn't been enough. We haven't been going out to eat much at all as a family, so that has helped. It's been like small things here or there. Beauty, 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Beauty are things like my pedicures, makeup, skincare, my shampoo and conditioner that's different from the rest of the families, those kind of things. Household, we are no longer doing in a variable envelope. I should probably just take that out of here. Car wash is getting 15. I've been holding off on the car wash as it is super wet and sloppy here, so there's really not much point in washing my vehicle because it is not going to stay clean at all. I might have messed up denominations somewhere, but I'll fix it later. So in drinks, we also have 20, 40, and 50, which is any alcoholic beverages that we want. For social things, I'm not doing family fun, I'm not doing church, and I'm not doing chores. So his is my husband's spending. As I said, he also gets 20, 40, 60, 70. I definitely messed denominations up somewhere. I'll have to fix that later. Groceries is our last category. Let's I'm going to switch this out right now. I still think I messed something up, but in drinks, I put a 10, and I'm going to take that 10 out and give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to give it 10 ones instead. And now for groceries, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 280. We do $280 every 2 weeks, and then we split that up usually, and we get groceries twice in a pay period. We go weekly with our meal plans. I keep saying we, I mean like as a family, but my husband does it. So that is the end of our variable cash spending envelopes. I'm going to hop in here now to our online binder. There are some things that we do. I have a high yield savings account that I use exclusively for, that I put, there are a couple challenges and then some sinking funds that I just do automatic transfers into that account every time we get paid. So the first thing, well, we can count this. So it's 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 235, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 232. And is going into our online accounts today. So the first thing I have here is the 100 envelope challenge. This tracker is from Maya & Co. Design. Our 100 envelope challenge, I said it like I'm doing it virtually, so I'm just transferring it to the high yield, but I am putting it and setting it aside in a bucket specific for travel or vacation. That's what this challenge is going toward. And so in that, we are putting 44, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not counting this. I haven't been counting it every time, so I'm not going to count it today. I'm just continuing to put those bills in there and letting those add up. So that is for our travel, 100 envelope challenge for travel. The next one that we are doing is I am doing the 52-week savings challenge, forwards and backwards. So I am putting in $53 per pay period. Today is to cover the 2 weeks of our pay period. Today is week 9 and week 44, which of course adds up to 53. That tracker I think is from Budget and Template Co. It's linked down below. And it goes right into our emergency fund every time. In the emergency fund in the high yield every time we get paid. So now in the emergency, I do typically count this one in our emergency fund. I also added, did I add it in this one? No, I already added it. In addition to the 52-week savings challenge, I was doing the sushi roll challenge and just my typical cash savings challenge video. And so I added $79. That was the last of the sushi roll challenge. So that's in here as well. So I have 1,000, 1,100, so 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,650, 1,670, 1,690, 1,710, 1,720, 1,725, 26, 27, 28, 29. $1,729 is what is in our emergency fund at this time, which is exciting. Before I started, I was really not very, I could save large chunks of money, if I get a tax return or a bonus, but saving the little amounts didn't feel very motivating until I started doing things like this in the challenge to see it adding up. So I started out with like $200 in my account, in my emergency fund, and then 1,000, and then I used it to pay off a credit card and start over. And so to see it build up and be over $1,700 is pretty exciting for me, for sure. I throw $20 every paycheck into the high yield in the bucket for kids, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 160. I also have an envelope for kids for kind of the ongoing expenses where I need to access cash quickly, but it's nice to have the savings adding up there, out of sight, out of mind. I do the same thing for vehicle repairs, except for I put 25 in every time we get paid for that, and kind of the same thing. I have cash ready and in hand with the savings challenges, but it's nice to have some just building and accruing interest in the high yield. So 1, 2, 250, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 420, 430, 435, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 461, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 467. And then in registration, for vehicle registration that we pay yearly, I add $50 per month to that. So that has 251, and it will, the next time I have to register a vehicle is mine in May. Nothing for insurance right now. We usually do that with the first paycheck. And then in Christmas, I'm going to put a 50 in and take 25 back, because I do 25 per pay period for Christmas, as well as that gets us to, our 600 per year that we've been saving thus far. So that is the end of our, online binders. So that covers everything that I was sharing today in this video. So thank you guys, as always, so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and until next time, bye.